Hey guys, I'm Vernon and welcome to day 2 of Advent of Code. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and we can start. Okay, I'm not trying to get into the leaderboard, but... Oh. Yeah, there are a lot of people clicking right now, I think. It takes some time to load. Okay, and I finally loaded, so... Day 2 Red-Nosed Reports. Fortunately, the first location the historians want to search isn't a long walk from the chief historian's office. While the red-nosed reindeer nuclear fusion fission plant appears to contain no sign of the chief historian, the engineers there run up to you as soon as they see you. Apparently, they still talk about the time Rudolf was saved through molecular synthesis from a single electron. Quick to add that since you're already here, they'd really appreciate your help analyzing some unusual data from the red-nosed reactor. You turn to check if the historians are waiting for you, but they seem to have already divided into groups that are currently searching every corner of the facility. You offer to help with the unusual data. The unusual data, your puzzle inputs, consist of many reports, one report per line. Each report is a list of numbers called levels that are separated by spaces. For example, 76421127899762113245864411367 This example data contains 6 reports, each containing 5 levels. The engineers are trying to figure out which reports are safe. The red-nosed reactor safety system can only tolerate levels that are either gradually increasing or gradually decreasing. So a report only counts as safe if both of the following are true. The levels are either all increasing or all decreasing. Any two adjacent levels differ by at least 1 and at most 3. In the example above, the reports can be found safe and or unsafe by checking those rules. 76421 is safe because the levels are all decreasing by 1 or 2. Okay, so in this example, 2 reports are safe. Analyze the unusual data from the engineers. How many reports are safe? So I'll first copy this data. In source folder, I'll create a new folder, O2. In O2, I'll quickly create a new scene as well. Control S, day O2. In here, save scripts, new scripts, voila, project. We should also enable the Godot server, and instead of here run, we choose day 2 test data.txt. We have this data. Let's go to this one, and in here we remove the unnecessary functions, and also let's create already the text the data.txt because we'll need that anyway. So get your puzzle inputs, Ctrl A, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I quickly check upstairs. Let's go to day 1 and just quickly copy the script. First of all, I did some changes to the script because part 2 I forgot arrays have a count function to count everything. So I made a little bit of change because I kind of like it to make things more performant. So, and now we have all numbers, but we don't know how many numbers there are. So let's create a var data, which is a array with packed int arrays inside. So var l temp is a packed int array, but we don't know how many things are inside. So for the test data, it's kind of easy because there are only 5 numbers, but of what I saw with the data that I have for day 2, they are variable in length, so we need to take that in account. For L string inside of line, so for L string in line, L temp dot append integer L string. We don't need these anymore, and what we do need is data dot append L temp. Okay, and I think that's all we need to do. A little bit of correcting from my change that I made. And then here we will print the data just to make certain everything works. Yeah, everything is an integer. Okay, so with this data, now we have to check if everything is decreasing by 1 or 2. I think the ABS function will come in handy again for this as well. So we will need another variable var L total int for the for the total ones of reactors that are safe to use. They call it level, so let's call it level packed int array in data. We can do this kind of efficiently by the moment that there's a L level.size. So if we go over every single, we need to go over all the things and see the value in between, like how much it decreases or increases. One way of doing this is going through all the different values. The problem is, we need to do -1, so not get the entire array, because we will always check in pairs. So one of them will always be out. So like this, we can check for that. So if L level minus, no, if L level I minus L level, and then we take I plus 1 to get the next value in that array. If that is bigger than 3, then we just break. And else total plus 1. Let's just do this for now. Okay, so we have 19 var L skip. If we create a bool, so we set this to false. If we don't skip, then total goes up. And L skip needs to be reset back to false at the end. Or we can do it, let's do it at, let's do it at the beginning. True. And actually, we don't really need the L skip outside of here, so voila. And this should normally not work. I think we get the opposite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we get 4 that are okay. So we should get these amounts. Unsafe because 4 is neither increased or decreased. Oh, var L value. So we take this L value. If L value is bigger than 3 or L value is 0, then there is a problem. And if we now do this, so it's just our calculation that is kind of wrong. Okay, so there's still something going wrong right now. Unsafe because 1, 3 is increasing, but 3, 2 is decreasing. Oh, so we also need to check. Okay, so we also need to check if it is going up or not. We can basically, we should do an extra check. Like right now we're checking all the values individually, but we should have another check just to make sure that all the values are or increasing or decreasing. Then we know that the values should keep going down. So if the values are not going down, so var L, and then we positive bool is true. So if level 0 is bigger than level 1, then it's going down, then it's negative. So L positive is false, and over here, oh yeah, we always set it to positive again. Okay, so in here we can check L positive. So if it's supposed to be positive and L value is smaller than 0, because it will be a minus value, then we say L skip is true and we break. If it's possible, if it's positive and the value is lower than 0, then it's wrong. If it's not positive and the value is bigger than 0, then there's something going wrong again. This one is a little bit more challenging than yesterday, and I'm still not getting the correct result. Why? Okay, and this should work, yep. Okay, so what I was doing wrong is basically taking the wrong value. It would always be the opposite because I was doing the first value minus the second value, which if it goes up, it will always be, yeah. Okay, problem solved, and let's start using our real data now. Normally this should work, so let's give this a quick go. So 257. Wait, how many entries are there? 1000 again. Is it the correct answer? That's the right answer. You are 1 gold star close to finding the chief historian. I was sweating there for a moment. Okay, so before I do the second one, I'll do the same thing that I did in the last one. So part 1 void. Let's return an int here. Okay, and let's just increase these. Part 1, part 2. Okay, and this should return L total. Okay, and up to part 2 voids, and let's return 0 for now, and this should also return an integer. Okay, so part 2. The engineers are surprised by the low number of saved reports until they realize they forgot to tell you about the problem dampener. The problem dampener is a reactor-mounted module that lets the reactor safety systems tolerate a single bad level in what would otherwise be a save report. It's like the bad level never happens. Now the same rules apply as before, except if removing a single level from an unsafe report would make it safe, the report would instead count as safe. Wait, except if removing a single level from an unsafe report would make it safe, the report instead counts as safe. Why is the part 2 always like messing with my head? Like yesterday as well. More of the above examples reports are now safe. So 76421 safe without removing any level. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9 unsafe regardless of which level is removed. Thanks to the problem dampener, 4 reports are actually safe. This will be a little bit more difficult. I feel like I can probably just copy this. Now it is going correct. I don't know what went wrong, but oh well. Let's not ask questions. It's probably nothing. Oh no, there should be more. Oh no, wait. We're printing the ones that are safe. So voila, submit. That's not the right answer. Oh wow. Oh no. If the problem dampener fails, we also continue, and then we don't add these things. If L value is bigger than 0, then it's positive. So then L post count plus 1. What is going wrong right now? So the first one should be safe, unsafe, unsafe, safe, safe. Okay, so let's just quickly print from number 1. Wait, something is going wrong here. So print L post counts. I feel like, is there any 2? If there is no 2, then we can kind of be confident that all trees are safe. I think I'm doing the wrong thing by trying to delete them all. So I'll return total again. I'll wait, or no. I think I am doing something wrong here. So we already go over all the data. We do everything into one function. I think this does feel like I'm not gonna submit that because that will still not work. That still does not check the other ones. I'll be giving up on part 2. I cannot figure it out. So for me, it's going to be over. I've been trying for over 2 hours now. I cannot make it work, so yeah. So add of Godot to yeah. I was really going to give up, but I really wanted to keep trying a little bit more. I spent in total almost 5 hours on this. Yeah. By the way, I became a father again. My mistake the entire time was thinking... Oh, he does not like programming yet. So my mistake was basically I kept trying to future think and think that there will be multiple occasions of one of the letters being wrong, like one of the numbers being wrong. So if you look at so 1 gold star, actually I have 4 gold stars now, day 2 done. But what I did wrong the entire time, I had like 7 tries in total, 8 tries. There could only be one number wrong. I kept thinking and future-proofing like, it's possible that there will be 2 wrong numbers in one solution. Or like there's 2 duplicates. There's also a possibility that there are multiple duplicates. So that was in my mind the entire time, and that's what I was struggling with. Oh, I think he's getting interesting codes. I think he's interested. But yeah, that was basically it, and this video will be a nightmare to edit because I have over 5 hours of footage. I tried like, okay, let's take it simple and let's remove all my things. So my duplicate checker and sets, everything gone, and just a normal thing. If it's okay, it's okay, and else let's just delete one and check for that. And if that's okay, let's just add the total and break, and let's do this. This was all I needed to do. This was all I needed to do. This little bit of code. And I think I can probably check normal. I think I can probably use that in this part of the code as well to make it shorter. But honestly, I don't want to touch this code ever again. I am tired. I am exhausted. I feel like the document, like, maybe it's my mind of like trying to future-proof. But I feel like it's probably, yeah, they say except if removing a single level from an unsafe report will make it safe. That's why I thought there could be more than one. So yeah, this was honestly like part 2. Part 1, nice and easy. Part 2, a nightmare. I'm not the only one who struggled, like some people on the Discord server also struggled with this, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. But it's over and out for me today. I made my new coffee end screen today as well, so thanks a lot to all my coffee supporters. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's Adventure of Code challenge, and let's hope that that one goes a little bit easier. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.